This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Holmstrom. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 and a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. To the air, it's Carr. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Here's the throw deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a 4th down completion. Back-to-back deep shots. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the 1st down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
So after the massive play, it's 1st down just outside the red zone now. Looking to scramble. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down. And third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires quickly to the left. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. The Buckeyes come up to the line in a 3-up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Pass pop. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
I have to try the extra point. And there's the point after. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Carr. Look out. Room to run here. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On throw. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to fourth down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up a first down. This could cost them.
The defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
That wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Trying to convert with a sweep. And Indy Lions looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. And the running play gets stuffed. They're going to mark him right at the one.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the one. Line for the touchdown on the right side. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He shreds the tackle. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down, but is past the line to gain.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you can close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll try the option play here. They'll hand it off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Now the offense tries to go with the option here on third down, but this defense does a great job of bringing him down. Off that pitch, defense is flying to the football. Now we got a fourth down situation.
So the coach has decided to go for it on 4th and long from midfield instead of punting and trying to pin the opponent back. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Pressure is coming. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The back's got it. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And the freshman brings him down quickly. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Dropping back. It's Carr. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Nittany Lions hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he'll be brought down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Coming up, second down and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The timeout is called. To talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for the passing game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Bringing it out. It's Rodgers. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He lets it rip. Caught with room to run. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid game there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks in open space. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big game, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. Breaks free with room to run. He goes out of bounds but gets all the way to midfield. Great return and great starting field position. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. This return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Ball handed off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's second down here. Throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. Is back out on the field. To throw, it's Carr. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Penn State. To put them on top now. championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime.
It's blocked. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. Bringing it out. It's Rodgers. They make the tackle, but there is a flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake on first down. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They mix it up with a run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. Pulls it in, outside the 10, and still running. They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now here comes the point after attempt. Knocks through the PAT, so the lead is 28-27. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. Second down after that previous play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Breaks into the clear. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Carr. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
We're going to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Here comes 4th down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Powers through. Breaks into the clear. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. Eventually the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. That's caught. It's Bell. Past the 30. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
And the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run and creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Football's loose. Scooped up on the defense. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. All the way back for a scoop and score. This place going crazy.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. The lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
28.
Bringing it out. It's Rodgers. Tackling at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So second down after the incompletion. Quick throw to the left side. That's reeled in. It's Bell. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On first down, it's play action. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw again. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Well, that's everything you could hope for here for an offense. They make a nice completion here. The thing that really stood out to me, your fourth quarter, late in the game, the clock is essential. Get out of bounds.
It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country.
He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out in the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10. Here after the loss, second down and 11. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Pounding away with the run game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Receiver in motion now. Trying to find room. It's Fields. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? To the air, it's Carr. He gets loose. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, NC.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Fourth down, drops back, looking to throw for it. Boom. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.